So what is going on, legends? Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, like always, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Don't forget to like the video to connect more lawn care enthusiasts to the Charge Up Jack's channel. So it's been a minute, guys. I haven't been posting content. I haven't been sharing the struggles and the growth and all the stuff that I'm currently dealing with running a fully electric lawn care business. As you guys can see behind me, the grass is dying. It's dying. Does that mean the business is dying? No, but things have definitely slowed down. Now, I wanted to make these videos year round, and I haven't found, and this is what happened to me a long time ago. I'm 35 now, but when I used to be a vlogger on YouTube, burnout was real. I'm like, man, I gotta knock out all these jobs. I have to cut grass, I have to be a dad, be a husband, and picking up the camera was the last thing I wanted to do. But I want to give you an update on the tools. I want to give you an update on where we stand as a company. I want to give you an update on what's next for 2025 and the goal that I have in mind. So let me flip the camera around and show you guys kind of where we are currently with everything. So as you guys know, we switched over to Greenworks Commercial. There's only a few tools left in my fleet that I use that are ego. Sorry. I don't use them enough that I'm starting to forget the name. But it's going to be the commercial string trimmer. And I sometimes grab the backpack blower out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been using. Now, a couple of updates since we've been using this machine and putting it to, just absolute work, is I had to get run flats for the front. And if any of you guys know where I can get run flats for the back tires of this machine, you guys will be a lifesaver. I need to purchase a new 25-inch 82 LM 25S, and the reason I need to do that is the back self-propelled wheel has stopped working. Now, I bought this used and I bought that used, so there is no warranty that transfers over to my name for that. And this is a different situation here, so we're not going to talk about that. But this one, I need to figure out a way to get another one. But these guys ain't cheap, and I would invest some money, once we close some bigger contracts, to get that thing replaced, or if someone feels comfortable on the team to just push it. It's heavy. So pushing it will be a workout, but you can definitely do that as well. But time to replace that guy, and we need to get some run flats for that guy. So I'm currently at a property that I would service on a regular basis, but it wasn't as regular as I would like it to be. So what I would do is, at this particular property, is I would show up here once a month and charge them $225 to cut an overgrown yard. Now, I asked the lady, I said, hey, winter's coming up. Would you mind putting it on the route for every 2 weeks? And now we've gotten to the point where you guys can see that the grass is super dormant. It's dead. So now we're going to every 3 weeks cutting service. Now, I'm not proud of sharing what I'm about to share, but as a second-year person in the lawn care space, I didn't have contracts in place, and I lost a ton of business this year. And I also let a lot of people go that were kind of saying, hey, this is what you should be doing. This is what, the customer would say to me, hey, you should come this day. And I would go that day and be like, oh, it's not ready to be cut. You got to value yourself. You got to value your time. You got to value the gas that you're spending on your truck to get to that property to service it. So going into 2025, me and my wife and my father-in-law have been working on a contract that will incentivize those people who sign up for yearly contracts with a free service. Now, that one free service could be entryway pressure washing. Now, you guys will probably say, well, I don't know why you would do that, but just imagine pressure washing the entryway, right? It's a small, quick job that you can do in about 15 to 20 minutes if you have the right tools. And that could open up the driveway. But it's, if you sign up, you get a free service Or what about if it's a smaller home? You sign up for the year in the contract, then we'll clean the eaves of the house with the pressure washer. So we're trying to incentivize people signing up for full service 12 months out of the year, because I want to make the same amount of money in the winter that I'm peaking in the spring. The spring, we're doing phenomenal numbers. We have team members. I mean, we're doing a lot of work. But the moment that here in Jacksonville, you go into November, that time frame, everything dies. The business seems to die. The team members, you have to let them know, hey, we just don't need you to come out anymore. But I will say this, as of yesterday, we signed a contract with a company called Aqualis. They're based out of North Carolina, and they wanted to go with a fully electric company to service all of their commercial buildings. So this is good news for Charged Up Jacks. This is also good news to potentially bring on a team to go do these jobs. It brings in more revenue, but we have 6 targets and 6 lows that we just signed up 2 days ago. Seems like a lot of work. I get that. And you're gonna be like, well, Felix, how are you gonna go by yourself and go knock this stuff out? We're not. We're gonna find a way to capitalize on bringing in people to hire them, because now obviously there's gonna be a ton of more revenue coming in. There's gonna be a lot more profit. There's gonna be a lot of more income. But here's the catch on those properties. All the targets and all the lows are going to be like, you cut them in February, then you don't have to go back till November. So because there isn't a lot of grass in these properties, and you're just tidying up and cleaning drains and going around the retention pond, those things don't need to be done every 2 weeks. So I came up with a plan on how do I capitalize on that, right? So what did I do? I said, hey, we need X for all of the properties. And of course, if you know commercial, it's 30 to 90 payouts. But they said, hey, cool, let's do it. So I believe either today or tomorrow, I'm meeting up with their quality assurance person to walk a property, and he's going to kind of explain and show me, hey, this is what we're expecting when you come out. Now, I took a whole bunch of courses that they pretty much set me up with, and it's more than just lawn care. And it's more than just, you know, oh, I'm in here and I'm taking a couple photos. They said that there could be possibly and potentially 48 to 50 something photos that you have to submit. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, man, that's really going to cut back on the other jobs that you have. You're absolutely right. So we're planning on strategically placing all of these properties on a solo day where that's the focus. That's the focus. We find a team that's ready to work, that is hungry to grow with the company, and from there we capitalize on building a solid team in Jacksonville for year-round service with these contracts that are in place. But we can't lose the focus on the world-class support and the quality of work, and the communication has to be on point from Aqualis to Charged Up Jacks. Now, what do I think will happen? They're based out of North Carolina. We opened up a mini tryout there in North Carolina with my old tools, and we're trying to see how we can capitalize on those people in North Carolina. 1, bringing in revenue, and 2, growing a business in that market. So with all that being said, we have big news coming. I'm going to try to pick up the camera and showcase what I'm working on. Today, of course, we were here cutting this dormant grass in Jacksonville. It's not very cold right now, but the temperatures have dropped to the 50s and the 30s at times. So remember, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Man, turn on that notification bell. The goal is to get to 1,000 followers. And if you enjoy the content and you like me and you like the electric stuff, man, smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. So no one said it was going to be easy, but I asked one of my customers, I said, hey man, if there's anything to keep you on your monthly rate, what do you have? So we had a tree cut down, so I'm bringing out these massive logs to the road. Today I'm shooting for 4. That ain't no joke, but you know, I'm a big boy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta get what you gotta get, right? let's shoot for 2 more. So like I was telling you guys, I'm moving all of those pieces of wood. This is the pile that he had cut down from a tree that had fallen down during a hurricane on the back side of this lot right here. So he said, hey man, there's just a couple of things. I'll keep the summer package price during the winter. If you do a little things like, you know, spraying the beds for weeds, things like that, and then just taking 2 logs up to the front. So I'm on 5. I got 1 more to take up. And he says, hopefully by spring, I think I can do more. Obviously, it's slow today. I don't have a lot on the route, but just get as much as we can to the curb. And people are taking them here where we are. So good little workout. I'm not picking them up, obviously, but I am rolling them to the curb. So we're gonna pick another one out. Got my Celsius right there, man. I need to get a sponsorship on this this YouTube channel. That's what I need. I need a sponsorship. Sends us a little bit of collateral, a little bit of funds, you know, to keep us afloat in the winter months. But that's what we're working on right now. So we're gonna grab some more, 1 more trunk. Then I'm gonna go spray the weeds, and then